Hello, Pisces. Welcome and welcome back to Pisces Network, you guys. We're going to do another reading to see what the messages are. Thank you guys so much for being here. Okay, so just first of all, oh my goodness, this really irks me. Like on the camera, when I make this look straight, for me, it looks crooked. But if I make it straight for me on the camera, it looks crooked. And it irks the crap out of me, okay? But what I will say, I just feel there's a little bit of a channel message coming out. But before I say that, I am going to say to you guys, thank you for being here. Be sure to subscribe. Like the video, you guys. Thumbs up the video. Leave a brain in the comments if it's resonating for you. Also, if you guys would like to take part in a one-on-one reading with me, where you can ask your specific questions. There's 2 questions options available. But if you want to book a reading with me one-on-one, you can put kind of what your focus is and detail to me what you want to talk about. But we have a sale, so the coupon code is in the description box. 10% off on all one-on-one readings until January 15th. And then the sale will change to 5%. There'll be a new coupon code. So you guys get those one-on-ones now. You can schedule them out into the future. And it will give you an opportunity to kind of sit down with me and more deeply discuss what's going on in your situation, what's going on in your life, possibly what you may be contemplating. And that is just more extension of love and appreciation to you guys for all of the support you have shown me. I really appreciate everyone who is a member, a subscriber, a moderator, those of you who like the videos and support through comments and, you know, thumbsing up the video. It really makes a difference. So if you are watching and you're not subscribed or you don't hit the like button, consider doing so because it kind of brings us into my channel message, because I feel like there's a strong emphasis on being aware of your impact and being aware of like what you say, what you do, the way that you influence people, the way that you allow your energy to be distributed in our reality, in the collective at this time. Interestingly enough, I was watching a body positivity video about people who were talking about fat positive or, you know, like all those types of things. Oh, I just flipped the cards around within society. But it was funny because the video was highlighting all these people who were talking about, oh, you can, now this is just an example. So if you're overweight, or if you are self-conscious about your weight, don't take it serious as a dig. It's not that, okay? I'm just using this as an example of what I feel like Spirit is trying to get you to possibly be aware of at this time. But there were a lot of overweight, because we're going to call a spade a spade. There were a lot of overweight people, mostly women from what I saw. Not all, but mostly, who were being highlighted in this video about like fat influencers and fat positivity and like, you know, saying it's okay to be big and beautiful and all these things. And while part of that could be true on some levels, the video highlighted these people just dropping dead, okay? And, you know, it brought up a point to me that I felt like Spirit wanted us to discuss about being mindful of your influence, what you say, how you speak, and the types of messages that you promote. I try my best. Honestly, y'all, it's a grapple that I have with myself a lot of times where sometimes I feel like my messages could be more positive. But I'm also a realist as well. So I don't want to like avoid situations because I've struggled with that too. And that can be negative as well. So I try to have a healthy balance of like positivity and reality. I'm not saying positivity is not reality, but sometimes it can be a little skewed of reality depending on how you apply it to your life. So what I'm saying is, Spirit really wants you guys to focus on your impact, your influence, where you put your energy, and whether or not the things that you say and do and what you represent is, you know, a positive message or a message that's going to benefit the collective, or if it's something that's going to hinder the collective, okay? You guys may be thinking about this. If you are already conscious of this within yourself and you really try to make good choices about how you influence the collective in whatever endeavors that you do, I feel like Spirit is commending you for that, and they're telling you to kind of chill out, because you can't, like, there's always going to be somebody mad. There's always going to be somebody offended. They're just telling you to do what you do regardless, right? They're telling you not to beat yourself up so much about the things that you say or how you say things, because you're never going to please everyone. So there's like two sides to this coin. For those of you who may be setting a questionable example to the collective, if you think about your situation and the example that you set could be deemed as questionable, or it could be deemed as maybe destructive or counterproductive, Spirit is telling you to evaluate that. Be really careful of that, because you don't know how that impact could come back to bite you. Like, kind of like with the fat positive video. All these people were in these videos talking about being fat positive, but then you turning around dropping dead, right? So it's kind of like, oh, you're kind of proving the opposite of your point by your sudden passing, which is a very morbid and final way of kind of like a spiritual confirmation, which I'm not trying to say it like that, but listen, I have to just say it how I call it, how I feel it. And I can't, like I said just to you a few moments ago, I can't be so concerned about how everybody's going to feel, because at some levels, someone's going to be offended. But it was just ironic. Like, the irony of that, for you to be someone who promotes fat positivity and then turn around and drop dead because you're unhealthy and your body weight is excessively over the level that it should be, but you're trying to, but it's kind of like, well, that seems to have a correlation with the message that you were promoting, and the fact that you could have possibly been the cause or the continuation of a problem in someone's life who was only looking for support, and you influenced them down the wrong path to like validate some type of internal insecurities. So I just caution you guys to that, because it just showed me and confirmed to me how serious Spirit is. And it doesn't matter who you are. If you're promoting something negative, or you've been promoting something negative, or you influence people down a negative path, the repercussions for you are going to be worse than the repercussions of those people who follow your example. You know, because they'll have their own set of repercussions, but you were the one who led them astray. And I'm not saying you're doing this, but I'm saying that's why Spirit wants you to be very conscious of what you say and what you do. Like, on this channel, that's why I tell you guys, take it how it resonates. Please don't add anything to your life that doesn't belong. Go with what you know, meaning use your intuition. Because every situation that I discuss in these readings ain't about you. And sometimes we need to realize that and absorb that and accept that as viewers of tarot within this spiritual community. And I also try to be considerate as much as possible. But it's not going to help you, for me, not to be able to say what I feel with confidence. So that's why I speak on certain issues, and I'm not really afraid to back down from certain issues. Even if you guys have opposing ideas or we have difference of opinions, that's fine. But I just feel like this is really important, because some of you guys are going down a path where you may become extremely influential. And Spirit really wants you to come from a place of love, nurturing, compassion, guidance and like wisdom when it comes to what you're doing. And they don't want like your shadow necessarily to be the driving force of how you influence people, okay? What are the messages for Pisces, guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors? Father, Mother, God for Pisces. What are the messages? Remember that it's okay to be happy. Really, it is. Ooh. I feel like this is kind of saying like it's okay to be positive. It's okay to be optimistic. It's okay to be happy. It's okay to feel love. Yep. Open your heart. Not just a little, all the way, and let the love flow in. I'm trying to tell you. That's what Spirit is trying to get us to as a collective. Off of this negative shit and onto some positive shit and really believing it and knowing it and feeling it and living it. That's what Spirit really wants us to be on. They don't want us to be on this vindictive type of time that a lot of y'all be on. Like, I know a lot of you guys are past that, right? You've grown past that. But there's still a lot of people who get in the comments and they're so negative and they're so pessimistic, and either they're downtrodden about themselves or they're downtrodden about their situation, or they are hostile and negative towards another person. And it's just like, can we come up off that? Like, are you done? Like, can we come up off that? Because, I mean, I understand that there's still negativity out there, and sometimes we do touch on it, but it shouldn't control our lives. And I think that's what Spirit wants a lot of you guys to know as well. They want you to know that it's okay to be happy. It's okay to feel love. It's okay to be positive in your life. Nothing bad is going to happen. That's one thing I think that they want you to remember, Pisces. Because we've discussed this in past readings months ago, that there's a turning point that's been happening consistently for the past few months in your life. Okay, what else for Pisces? Bet on yourself, take chances, reach your dreams. You've got this. That was the one that clipped my finger. Wow. Like, I feel like Spirit really wants you to know that there's nothing stopping you from reaching your goals. If you have an open heart, because if your heart is closed, then you're closed off to possibilities, options, avenues that Spirit may be trying to show you. I was just watching that movie, Leave the World Behind, or whatever that movie was on Netflix about like that world catastrophe or whatever. And the little girl was talking about a West Wing episode where they told a story about this man who was always very like religious and prayed to God, and he was like on a house. He was like in a house and it was about to flood or be a hurricane or something. And he was like, he's not going to move. He's going to pray to God and everything will be fine. Like, he'll be fine, right? And he sees the weather report saying, everybody get out of there because it's about to be nasty. And he just stays. He's like, I'm not leaving. I'm going to batten down the hatches. And I'm just going to pray and God will make a way. Everything will be fine. Then the flood starts coming in, and it's like this man passes his house with a boat, and he's like, hey, come on, it's getting bad. Do you want to come? And the man was like, nope, I'm faithful to God. I'm staying here. Everything will be fine. And then the water reaches like his roof, and he's on the roof. And a helicopter comes to lift him off the roof. And he's like, no, I don't want the ladder. I don't want the helicopter. I'm going to stay here and everything's going to be fine. But then he ends up drowning in the flood because it's like he didn't take any action. And then when he gets to heaven, he asks God, he's a little irritated, and he asks God, like, why didn't you save me? And God was like, I sent you a weather report, I sent you a boat, and I sent you a helicopter. What more do you want from me? And that stuck with me because I was like, wow, even if the movie was a little weird or whatever you want to say, that part stuck with me. And it's kind of like, in whatever situation you're in, Pisces, you know, you do have to be mindful of your influence. You have to be mindful of how you touch people, how you move people, how you influence people, but you can't be so afraid of how you're going to come off, or you can't be so worried about how people are going to feel about you that you never take action or take a chance on yourself. Because it's like you, and it's like also, you may be so positive that God is going to bring you out of a situation, or source or spirit or whoever you pray to. You may be so confident that you're going to come out of a situation, and you may pride yourself on this faith. There may be still maybe some seeds of doubt or a little bit of worry or things that you may feel periodically that you don't really let get to you because you stay positive. But then the ways that, you know, spirit may be trying to help you, you don't listen to it because you feel like, oh, no, that's not it. That's not it. But that very well could be it. I don't know what this means and why I'm saying it, but I guess somebody needs to hear it, okay? What else for Pisces? Live your life with both feet in. Commit fully to being here. So some of you are too much in the clouds when it comes to what you want to manifest. They actually want you to take action and move your feet. Okay? Because you're so worried about what possibly won't happen that you're canceling out the law of attraction to what wants to come to you. Someone is in need of love. Offer it to them. Stop ruminating over what you did or didn't do. Let it go. See, that's what I was saying. Some of you may be so worried about how you may come off or how people may think of what you're doing that you're not doing anything. And it's like spirit is like, snap the fuck out of it. They want you to snap out of it and just do what needs to be done. Say what you feel like you need to say. See, you don't have to worry so much about like what you say and what you do if you always move or act with a conscious spirit when it comes to like listening to your higher self, listening to your intuition, going with what you know. You know, that fear-based behavior, or when you start to slip up, it's because you're not being honest either with yourself or others. And I'm not saying that that's what you're doing, but I'm saying like in a situation where you're worried about what you say or you're worried about what you do, that worry or that fear won't even be there if everything that you do and every move that you make is based upon a belief or a habitual behavior of you always doing your best to choose the right thing or to do the right thing. Like if I go into these readings and I'm worried about how people are going to feel about what I'm going to say, I'm never going to do a reading. And sometimes that does hold me back. Let's be real. I'm talking to myself too. But at the end of the day, I post the readings. You guys watch them. Sometimes people get mad. It just is what it is. But I can't change everybody's mind, and everybody's never going to always agree. Does that mean that I should sit down somewhere and dig a hole and die and lay in it? No, that's what some of y'all watching me may want me to do, but that's not what actually is going to happen. And I have to overcome the fears of judgment or the fears of criticism or the fears of failure to actually see what it is that I want. Because if I don't try, I'm guaranteed to fail. And I think that's what Spirit wants you to know in a situation or something that you are dealing with, okay? The more love that you show with whatever it is that you do, the more you come from a place of love and genuine compassion, genuine desire for betterment for the people who you encounter or the situations that you experience, the less likely that you'll be caught in a situation where you're like the fat influencers who are dropping dead after telling people it's okay to get as fat as you want. That was a bad influence call, okay? Because it's not okay to get as fat as you want, because you will be miserable and your life may be more quickly brought to an end. I hate it when I gain an extra 20 pounds. Like, I can feel it. Things start physically happening to my body. I can't stand it. So it's like, you know, the same goes, even if you're not a fat influencer, the same goes for you if you are, you know, influencing people in a petty way or in an egotistical way or in a prideful way. You start to feel it like in the experiences of your life. You're going to know that what you're saying or what you're doing may not be right. And that's why you have seen me as a creator consistently evolve through the different things that I've experienced. Whether it be directly related to the channel, whether it be in my life when it comes to experiences personally that I've had. But you guys have seen me evolve. You've seen my communication style evolve in certain ways. I mean, in certain ways it stayed the same because that's just me. But you have seen me rise to the occasion of what Spirit is trying to get me to do. And I'm proud of that. And I will continue to do so. And I think Spirit also wants you to not go into a reclusive mode and be hiding away, afraid of your gifts. They want you to embrace them so you can have that same healthy level of pride for yourself. Okay? What else for Pisces? Damn. I don't even know. On the table, this came out for members too. Ugh. On the table, so something may be falling off the table because it's literally fell on the floor. Time to put your demands on the table and get serious about what you want. Ask for a raise, a promotion, or a step up. And then long term, damn, this came out for members too. An opportunity could turn into a long-term career move, or you will be asked to commit to a position in exchange for more money. Short term, damn. Long term and short term. Okay. This position is temporary, so don't be too attached to it. No worries. You will find something that's even more fulfilling and prosperous. Oh. So you can have a long term and a short term decision on the table that you need to make. You may have several opportunities. But if you don't act on any of them, they will fall off the table. They won't be available to you. Okay? Let's just put that over there. What else for Pisces? Great match. You're on the verge of finding the perfect work for you. Don't give up. You may need to grow your own business to be truly happy. That's not true for all of you. Some of you may find happiness in your career, new life. You may get a fresh start or be called to bring a new perspective to your old job. You may also get a tempting job offer or a new place. Success. The path you're on will bring you success and prosperity if you just keep going. Lots of little steps take you a long way. You're on track. Some of you guys may work a job and have a business. You may be doing two things. And one of those things may not feel as fulfilling, but I feel like the long-term goal that you have is going to be more fulfilling. Make it work. You have all the tools you need to succeed, but you have to put in the effort. You excel at working with your hands and fixing problems. Boom. Talks about the effort that needs to be put in. Locked. Work you want may not be in reach now. You can take a temp position while awaiting an opening. Your new place offers job security. Yeah, there's something that you have to make work, even though you may not like the circumstances or what you may have to do, but you have to do it in order to make something work. Guidance. Divine forces are showing you the way to go. You are discovering another piece of your destiny and your purpose in life. Kind of like the story of the man with the boat and the helicopter. It's like, you may be asking for a way out of something. You may be asking for like help with something, or asking Spirit to help guide you towards something, and they're trying to guide you, but okay. And it's 4 o'clock. So they may be trying to guide you, but you may not be getting like the message, or you may be turning down like a lot of things that Spirit is trying to give you or bring to you that could be answering your prayers. Okay, you got to make it work. What else for Pisces? movement. Yeah, so procrastination, lack of action, sitting still. That's your biggest enemy right now. And I feel like that's stemming from the thoughts in your mind. It says movement. You'll make good progress now, and you'll be able to overcome any obstacles in your path. Big leaps forward are possible if you take action. If you move. Illumination. Something hidden is coming to light now. You find out about new job opportunities and options. Someone lends you a helping hand. Ooh, and prickly situation, which came out for the members as well. It says you need both tact and diplomacy to reach your goals. The struggle is worth the prize. Work around the issue and use a gentle touch. So yeah, if somebody's here to help you, don't be a bitch about it. Don't be an asshole about it. Like, take the help, take whatever they're giving you. If it's something that is morally and ethically in alignment with what you want or what you need, don't be crazy, okay? Tone down the crazy, Pisces. What else for Pisces? Limitations. Geez, this came out. Some of y'all may want to go watch that members reading. It's a career update. I just posted it last night, okay? Obstacles are not what they seem. So it says limitations. Obstacles are not what they seem. You can get around them with some careful thought, or simply choose something better for you. So I feel like you guys can implement a strategy that's going to work when it comes to whatever it is that you're thinking of or whatever you're facing. If you implement a strategy and actually take action on it, you can get out of a difficult situation, but you cannot procrastinate. You cannot doubt yourself. You can't be paralyzed with fear and not move, or else the offer or the opportunity is going to fall off the table. That's what I feel. Yep, frozen, paralyzed. There may be a hiring freeze or no new work now. Being aloof can leave you out in the cold. A warm follow-up gets you in the door. Oh, wow. And then we have real passion. Stop wasting time in dead-end jobs and find your true passion. It's fine to experiment, but don't settle for less than you truly deserve. I feel you on that. That's why some of you guys... I feel like some of you guys are trying to figure out where you fit when it comes to businesses, careers, entrepreneurship, creativity. Some of you could be feeling unsettled in a job environment or like a corporate career environment. Some of you may be feeling unsettled or unstable in a business, and you may be more comfortable in a corporate environment. But I feel like Spirit is trying to lead you towards something where you can really invest your passions and what you're really truly inspired to do. And some of you may have to take like odd jobs until you get that opening, because there could be like the card says, like there could be a freeze or there could be some type of like blockage right now getting you exactly what it is that you want in a situation. Okay. And I feel like there could be a message or an email or something that you need to respond to when it comes to the possibility of you being assisted in this matter or getting a job or something like that. You may not know that someone has reached out to you, so you may need to check back and like go through your emails or something like that. But I feel like you're not truly limited. Like, I believe that you guys have the ability to use compassion, use cleverness to like solve any problems. And a lot of these cards came up in the members reading. So some of you may want to go watch that members reading because we got into it. What is the most important message for Pisces at this? What is the energy? What is Pisces energy at this time when it comes to this message or these situations? What is Pisces energy at this time? Oh, Lord. The Five of Cups. Lenore. You could be mourning the loss of something or like dwelling on something coming to an end, and that's holding you back. Like, let it go. I'm just keeping it real. Let it go. Okay? There's still the possibility of something being prosperous, or there's the possibility of you moving on to something new because it was the natural flow of things for this to come to an end. Yeah, Three of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. You could be like trying to distract yourself from what you know you're being called to do by like, it's like you're procrastinating through distraction. It's like you're going to have to do this at some point. You're going to have to like talk about it at some point. But it's like I feel like there could be a situation that's holding you back when it comes to what you're doing, where it's like you're trying to hold on to the past, or you're trying to hold on to everything that you've acquired or gained in this position or in this career or in whatever it is that you're doing, but it's a loss, and Spirit is trying to show you that it's a loss, and they don't want you to keep like investing your energy in it because it's a distraction. Okay. What's approaching Pisces that they need to know about? What's coming towards Pisces that they need to be aware of? Ooh, I like these cards. They take their time. The Eight of Cups reversed. So you could be going back to something from the past, or someone from your past could be coming back towards you. But the Eight of Cups is your energy. Could also be a Virgo. Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So you're being guided to go back to something. Or there's going to be an opportunity to return to something, and it could be very prosperous. But it may not be right now. Or it's like the idea of what it was needs to be removed so that you can reinvent whatever this is. I don't know how to explain that. But it's about reinvention, and it's like following guidance, okay? What's hidden that Pisces does not see? Oh my God. Page of Wands, and it kind of fell in my lap in reverse. All right. But this is just upright so you can see it. I feel like it was reversed because it might be what you can't see. But yeah, ooh, and the Queen of Swords and the Two of Swords. This is crazy. You don't see that, like, you speaking up could cause some type of action in a situation, or it could move something forward. I feel like some of you could be choosing not to take action or having some type of indecision, maybe not responding, not making a choice because you fear like some type of disappointment, or you're still disappointed about whatever this Five of Cups is. And Spirit is telling you that you need to gather more information. You need to do more research. And I feel like you need to ask questions, speak clearly, be assertive. Because I feel like you doing that will like remove whatever fear that could be haunting you in a situation, okay? What's the Five of Cups? What's the Five of Cups for Pisces energy? Oh my goodness. Yep, the Six of Cups. You too focused on the past, Pisces. You dwelling on it. You're stuck on it. Whatever you had before, whatever this was before, the situation has changed, and it's time for you to move along and change with it. Yep, and the Three of Cups again. It just feels like to me, like something is dead, done, and over with. Something has ended, and it's time for you not to like try to run from the situation or hide or distract yourself from the reality of a situation. And I'm just keeping it a buck with you. You have to face the reality of a situation and what it is right now. Because I feel like the memories or something about the way that you felt before is holding you back now. And these are all in your feelings and your emotions. Like you're all up in your emotions. I feel like there's also an energy that I picked up on earlier of like, with this card, live your life with both feet in. Like actually taking action and not being in this dreamland about situations. I feel like you're also very hypnotized by the past. Like there's something about the past or what you've experienced, or it's like you put yourself in a hypnotic trance, reminiscing about victories that have gone from the past, and it prevents you from moving forward towards the future. You can't avoid the inevitable. What's the 5 of Cups and the 6 of Cups? Yeah, the 8 of Pentacles. It's going to take hard work, dedication, maybe even learning something new. Some of you guys, maybe even going back to school. But that's what it's going to take. But you can do it if you're disciplined. Yeah, and the 8 of Wands and the Knight of Swords. So it's like, if you focus on something so heavily that from the past that it's like hindering you, you're never going to move forward. But Spirit is saying that if you focus on moving forward and you put that as like your obsessive thought, and you focus on where you're going instead of where you've been as your obsessive thought, you will make a lot of progress. 8 is significant. Yeah, because focusing on the past is causing you to worry about something that's not actually going to happen. So this could have been something that you felt like was going to work out really well in the past, but you may see it as a failure, but it's not really a failure. I told y'all about this before. I really don't want to talk about this shit again. Can we move the fuck on? That wasn't me, y'all. That was Spirit. Okay. Y'all know I'm very monotone if you've been watching me for a while. And when I start to get real jazzy, that's Spirit. Okay? They're ready for you to move on. They're giving you the green light. Give me the green light. They're ready for you to go right now. They're ready for you to go right now. We can go all night. Give me the green light. Okay. What's coming towards Pisces? The 8 of Cups reversed. There could be a lack of clarity, lack of direction. Okay. What's the 8 of Cups reversed for Pisces? And by the way, all these new decks that you see are thanks to our members and those of you who actually subscribe and like the video and contribute to the channel periodically. Thank you so much. If you would like to donate or contribute to the channel to help us have new decks more regularly, please use the PayPal or Zelle information below. It would be greatly appreciated because I have purchased 5 new decks as of late. I really appreciate it, guys. I see all of you guys who donate, and I appreciate you because you are a part of propelling these messages forward to the collective, okay? Because we all know YouTube doesn't really pay us what we deserve. But 10 of Wands for what's coming towards you. Pisces. Okay. I feel like you're taking on a lot, or there could be a heavy burden that you're taking on that may not be necessary for you to take on. I'm getting like choose your battles. There's a creative way that you can get what you want in a situation. Death. Okay. You may be feeling stressed and burdened. That could be something that's coming towards you in the near future. Just feeling kind of stressed out, overwhelmed, burdened, isolated, or abandoned. But it may be like a situation that you put yourself in because you didn't see clearly the outcome, or you didn't really gauge clearly what the outcome may be with whatever decisions that you were making. It's like you were so focused on something that it may have been holding you back for a long time, especially if you were putting energy into something that was already dead, done, and over with. But there's a creative way to get out of this. June 20th, Sunday, June 20th, Sunday, June 21st, Sunday, June 22nd. It's like East or West could be significant, but it's also like You have a strong ability to change your situation with hard work. Like if you put in overtime, I feel like you could change the situation. Maybe this is how you feel. But Spirit also doesn't want you to get caught up on something that you need to let go of. Like something appears to be a loss, or you feel like it's a loss, and you may want to try to like make it not be a loss. Okay, what's this 8 of Cups reversed and the 10 of Wands? Okay, the Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. Now, I'm going to get this book on this one because I feel like there's the possibility. Okay, 7 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. I feel like with this Ace of Pentacles, there may be a possibility that you could turn something around, but I just want to see real quick. I want to see what the book says specifically. All right. Y'all be sure to like the video. Thumbs up the video, guys. You have ample opportunity to achieve your goals. You're inspired and ready to take on the world. A job offer might pop up. You may meet someone who can help launch your project or career. It says work hard and don't hesitate. In the end, you can achieve everything you want. Okay. You may be even, your emotions may even be affecting your health. Be mindful of that. Yeah, and I feel like it says financial things are looking up. You might purchase a home, buy or sell stock, and inheritance is possible. But I don't think that's really exactly what it's saying. I feel like it's more so saying that you have the opportunity to change your situation. But with the 8 of Cups reversed, it indicates indecision, confusion, guilt, avoidance, one more chance, stagnation, fear of commitment. So I do feel, excuse the fuck out of me. I feel like with these cards right here, Pisces, because I'm still learning this deck, that's what I was feeling intuitively. You may have the opportunity to come back to something that you walked away from, or go back to a job that you maybe were fired from, let go of, or let go from. You may even have the opportunity to like reinvigorate a business or something that you've been working on, and you're getting like a second chance. But it's like you may be unenthused, or you may feel stressed out about it or burdened by it when it comes to the amount of work that you have to put in to like, I don't know why my throat is doing this all of a sudden. But you may be like intimidated or just overwhelmed. I don't feel like you're intimidated. You can do the work with the 8 of Pentacles. But you may be allowing like the past or the memories to like get you caught up when you need to be preserving all of that energy for what it is that you're trying to accomplish. Because I feel like if you go back to something and it's just too much of a burden, or it's just draining you and like weighing you down way too much, I feel like you need to be mindful of that and really consider if it's worth the investment. But I do feel like if you're willing to like take action and do the work, like the cards say, get some movement going, I feel like things are going to possibly turn around in a situation that may have been very bleak in the past. With the 7 of Cups, I feel like it's possible. But it's all the way, it's all based on the way you look at it. Can I get one card for this Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, and the 8 of Cups reversed for Pisces? Four of Swords. Yeah, your health could be improving as well. Your health could be improving. The Emperor. And the 7 of Cups again. Okay. The Emperor and the Seven. First of all, the Seven of Cups. You're going to have to make a choice. If something is too good to be true, it probably is. Make a decision based on what you truly want and not what others expect of you. That's what I was feeling earlier, too. Like, don't live for other people. You might want to make a list of pros and cons. Like, what do you really want? Do you really want to go back to the situation? Do you really want to revitalize whatever this is? Because you can. But is it what you really want to do? Like, is it really, like, I feel like there's a need to reflect on this opportunity. Or there's a need for you to reflect on what's being presented to you. Because it may become more of a burden and make you feel more confused than clear. Because something may be an illusion, or it could just be like wishful thinking. Now, the Emperor is here. And that is Mr. Poe himself. Okay. Set healthy boundaries. Okay. And set financial and creative goals. Keep a logical mindset in all your affairs. Especially when it comes to negotiations. It says progress can be made now if you stay calm and control your emotions. Focus on your resources and trim excess expenditures. Manage your time wisely. Like any good leader, you must be methodical to realize your vision for your organization. Express steadfast and grounded energy. So I do feel like if you actually like put your mind to whatever this is that you're doing, you can actually do it. Like, it's possible, but you can't be delusional about it. You can't be fucking around with the fuck arounds and then think that you're gonna succeed in whatever this goal is. It's like you have to really reflect on what you want to do. You have to go to sleep at night. You have to get rest, because it's gonna take a lot of work. Like, what you want can happen a lot more quickly, I feel, than what you think. But it's gonna take a lot of work. You're probably going to have to put in overtime. You may feel like you're burning the candle at both ends with this Eight of Pentacles. I mean, you have been working steadily on something in the past. But I feel like situations just transpired the way they transpired. I don't think that there was any, like, emphasis necessarily on what you were doing that made the situation transpire that way. But you may have been in an energy of, like, being a little bit too delusional about the situation and not being as realistic about the action that it would take to get into a situation. Like your manifestation. Oh, damn. Shit. I just saw somebody walk across my room and ain't nobody here but me. There's a guy trying to show you what I'm saying. Like, they're trying to show you the details that you need to see. But it's like, I feel like whatever you were manifesting in the past may have fizzled out, because it's like your creative power, your, ideas, your visions took you only so far, but there wasn't enough action to back it up. And now Spirit wants you to put the action towards whatever you're doing to back it up. But they're telling you that it's going to take a lot of discipline, and it's going to take a lot of, like, focus. And you're not just going to be able to pull some shit out your ass. Like, you can't run from the work. You can't run from the sacrifice. You can't run from, the self-control and the confidence that you have to instill within yourself in order for this to happen. You can't. You can't run from this. What's this Page of Wands reverse for what's hidden that Pisces does not see? Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like you don't, something is not completely clear. I don't know. There's something about this where you may have second thoughts, or you may realize later that it wasn't, I don't know. I don't want to say that. Yeah, Seven of Cups. There's something here that is not clear. Because all of these cards, well, this one and this one talk about a lack of clarity, and the Queen of Pentacles came out when this first card came out. So something is definitely not clear. There's possibilities here. There's options that you have, but you have to make a decision. It's like you have to make a decision to be stable in the situation. Gemini could be significant when it comes to this. There could be significant Gemini in your life, or Gemini placement, or Gemini season. May or June as well. I feel like what could be holding you back is like you questioning whether or not your heart is really in something. Like, is your heart really in it, Pisces? Is this really what you want? Because there has to be a reason why you walked away in the first place. Now, you got to figure out, like, why is it now that you want to come back? Why is it now that you want to return to this? It feels more like your own personal choices of things that you walked away from. And the retrograde could be triggering you to like want to go back to something that's not really in your best interest. Because things aren't clear. What's the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Wands reversed? All right, we got to do that again. I kind of like this deck because the cards just don't fly out. It's like the cards know what cards want to be cards. What is the Page of Wands reversed and the Queen of Pentacles? Thank you. Yes. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? The Hangman. Ooh, and the Five of Wands with the Seven of Pentacles. Something could definitely be like a slow grind. You may feel very stuck. Or it could be a situation where like the amount of work that it's going to take to turn this around or to come back from this, it's very slow grinding. It's very tedious. And the amount of like conflict that could come with this, you may find that it's not worth the effort or something. I was trying not to say that earlier, but that's what I was feeling. It kind of feels like, okay, what's this Page of Wands reversed? Hold on. See, this is an indicator of a dedicated reader because I want to learn, okay? Page of Wands reverse, fears, indecision, obstacles, opposition, low morale, procrastination. Yeah, it's like you don't see that if you procrastinate too much on this, or if you don't put in enough effort on this, or if you're indecisive, because you got two cards of indecision. It just kind of feels like the outcome could be negative if you're not careful about how you kind of implement this strategy. And I also feel like there may be like, that's why Spirit is saying weigh the pros and the cons, because the amount of conflict or competition or discord or just negativity that could be attached to a situation may not be worth your time or your energy. Like the money that you receive may not be worth your time or your energy. It's like your peace and your sanity is more important. Some of you may be regretting like quitting a job or shutting down a business or doing something, but I just feel like you may have been taking on more than what you should be, and it could have caused you to be like, it could have been counterproductive. What's this Seven of Pentacles? I feel like you could, what's the Seven of Pentacles? Yeah, the Two of Wands. Yeah, it's like, I feel like you could turn something around. I feel like you could get your job back. I feel like you could do whatever it is that you're thinking about doing and you would be successful. But it's like you may be questioning in the end of it, was it worth it? It's kind of like, do you stay where you are and keep working at this, or do you move on to something new that's kind of attracting your energy? And I feel like I'm being led by spirit to tell you to move on to the new situation, because this is something that you prayed for. Like, this is an opportunity that you prayed for, and it's time to like release a burden, because there were some traitors in your midst anyway. With whatever that was that you were considering going back to. There were like traitors or saboteurs kind of like in your midst. Yeah, ooh, the Tower. And the Eight of Wands. So yeah, I really feel like Spirit is trying to tell you that if you hold on too tightly to things that you feel like you're owed, you may miss out on things that Spirit is trying to give you to replenish whatever you feel like you're owed. Yeah, it's like some type of time may run out and an opportunity may pass if you don't focus enough of your energy on whatever this new situation is, or whatever is piquing your curiosity at this time, because you're focused too much on holding on to what has been lost or what's happened in the past. There could be something shocking or unexpected that could happen. Communication that comes in, and that's what's going to prompt this decision. I feel like you're getting an email or a phone call or message that will prompt some type of message to come in. And I also believe that whatever you feel like you're owed, whether it's inheritance, whether it's something like, okay, for example, right? I haven't been posting a whole lot on the Nutcase Network because YouTube is really shadow banned that channel. There's really nothing. I mean, I could turn it around and there could be something I could do about it, but it's never going to be as big as it was when it was big in the beginning because of the way that it's been shadow banned, allegedly. So should I continue to put energy into that channel, or should I focus more of my energy on the Underground, which is a new channel, which is already getting more views than the Nutcase Network before it's even got like 20 videos? You get what I'm saying? I've got over 1,000 videos, maybe more, on the Nutcase Network. And what is it pulling? Like 100 views? Because it's shadow banned. So is it really worth my while to hold on to something? Like, I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to lay it down on the line for y'all. I'm going to say it straight up. This is what this is about. Is it really more beneficial for me to keep putting my energy and effort into the Nutcase Network, where it's already monetized, yes, but it's not pulling no numbers? Or is it more beneficial for me to put my energy in the new idea of the Underground, where it's not yet monetized, but it has more potential for growth? You let me know in the comments what you think, right? But in my opinion, that's what this is about. It's like the inheritance is going to come to you regardless. What you're owed, what you deserve, what you have earned is going to come to you regardless. But like the story in the movie with the little girl that was watching The West Wing about the man on the roof and God was telling him, what more you want me to do? It's kind of like that's what this is boiling back down to. It's like Spirit is like, well, we're giving you an out. We're giving you a way to do something different. All you got to do is take action on it. You have to move it and be strategic about it. But if you are, and you listen to the guidance that we give you, and you set a good example, and you make the best decisions that you can with the information that you have to try to be a positive influence, you are going to be able to get whatever you lost or felt like you lost from that other situation. But fighting to get it, it's kind of like somebody who has family inheritance from their parent and a step parent comes in and swoops it, or a sibling comes in and swoops it. You're going to lose more money fighting for that in court than you would going off, leaving the family behind, separating your energy, and just pouring yourself into your business endeavors. You're going to get all of that inheritance back on the back end. It's just going to come in a way that you were not expecting. That's why Spirit wants you to be open to possibilities and really evaluate whether or not certain investments are worth it based on the information and the evidence that's been presented to you. Okay? That's what I feel. Let's go ahead and get some advice. I love you guys. That's why I've been giving y'all some long readings. Be sure to support the channel. Send a donation if you can. Anywhere from $1 to $10 is appreciated. Even more if you guys feel generous to PayPal or Zelle. Thank you guys so much for your support. Join the membership if you want to see that career reading, because I do feel like it's kind of connected. Also, if you want to get a personal reading, which is a one-on-one Zoom session with me where we can get on video chat and chat, discount 10% off is in the description box, you guys. Be sure to like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment. Put a brain in the comments if it's resonating. What is the advice for Pisces in this situation, Spirit? Yes. You can transform literally anything that you put your mind to. You can literally cultivate any situation into a win. But why would you want to make it hard? There's plenty of fish in the sea. You have so many options. Yeah, swim away. I feel like Spirit is telling you that it's time to change your mindset. It's time to evolve. It's time to grow. It's time to be more mature about your choices. Okay? And not to like set yourself up to fail, period. That's how I feel. Thank you guys. Love you. I appreciate you being here. As always, be sure to like the video, thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel. Go subscribe to the Underground, you guys. We are working to get to 1,000 subscribers and we are close, baby. Don't play. We are close. We're going to get there and we're going to surpass it as well. And so will you in all of your goals. So I wish you guys the best. I'm sending you love and joy and positive energy and motivation from my spirit team to yours. Anything you want to know is in the description box. And remember, Pisces, this is our circle, booze. Bye.